I am Sarah of Tarot and Oracle for the Soul. See, I'm going live because I am done with editing. I don't want to have to edit anything else, and I've fallen behind in doing my videos. Plus, I'm hoping some people jump on and say hi, but I'm going to be doing an unboxing and first impression of Magical Hours Tarot. This is by Cecilia Lattari, illustrated by Fabiana Belmonte. Uh, so I I pre-ordered this from US Games, and it came in the mail a couple days ago, and I've been meaning to go live. Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining. Um, I've been wanting to go live, but we've been doing yard work and stuff. So, hey, Celina, nice to see you. Thanks for joining. I'm just doing an unboxing because I've fallen behind of the Magical Hours Tarot. So I'm doing like a first impressions and walkthrough. So yeah, how are you, Celina? Thanks for joining. Yard work. It's no fun. We got a notice from the city saying we had to clean our yard or get fined. So we're like, we didn't move in with an HOA, but I guess the city. So it's a box within a box. Y'all know how much I love that. Hopefully there's not more plastic on the inside. The box is like pretty sturdy. So the cards feel like pretty plasticky, like bendy in the backs. Yeah, Celina. I have like 4 videos too that I have to film and edit, and I'm just like overwhelmed. And I was like, I can't handle it. I feel your pain. I don't know how you do it. You're so busy. You do all these lives and edit and film. Busy woman. So yeah, the cards are already kind of bowing, which stinks. They are very plasticky, which I think is going to be nice for shuffling. No edging. Yeah, nobody realizes unless you do YouTube how much work editing is. But I think I'm going to be going live a few more times this week because I just don't have it in me to do any more editing. 2 more lives, Celina, Tuesday and Thursday. Oh my gosh, I'm exhausted for you. I'm trying to get prepared mentally, emotionally, spiritually. I'm gonna start. Yeah, I think these are really pretty. I'm gonna start doing professional tarot readings in town on Friday and then maybe Sundays. So I'm a little nervous. I haven't read for anyone other than myself in like almost 2 years now. I'll try to catch some of your lives, Celina. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll try to catch some of your lives. The one you did yesterday, I think it was, we were out and about running errands. And then we were doing yard work. We didn't know we had to maintain on the other side of the sidewalk and on the other side of our fence. We thought that was like public property and that the city maintained it, but they don't. Yeah, I like never buy pre-order, like I never pre-order or do Kickstarter or anything like that, but I saw these and I was like, these are so pretty. Oh, Moon Scarab and the other one, Wild Raven Tarot. Yeah, no, Celina, we don't have HOA. It was the city. We were so confused when we got the notice because we were like, we moved here because we didn't want HOA. HOA nightmares in Phoenix. Like the HOA I had in my place, they stole all our money and like ran off with it. Like our pool got tested, like people had died in there literally, and like they never drained it. It was so bad. It was disgusting. Yeah. Roswell is a very odd city. And they used to pick up our garbage like twice a week, and now they're only picking it up once a week, and we don't know what's going on with the city. But yeah, we left Phoenix because HOA was such a nightmare. Yeah, death in the pool, right? Like, and the druggies would go out there and pass out. I almost sat on one guy one night. I went out. I like to swim at night. I almost sat on him. Those were the days of living in Phoenix. The things we got to experience. But you know what? When it's super hot, I didn't care. I just didn't put my head under the water. Like, I still went swimming. When it's 120 degrees out, you gotta get cool. Yeah, he was passed out. I don't know what drugs he took, but he was gone. Sorry, am I like going through the cards too fast? Someone said I go through the cards too fast. Trying to be mindful to slow down. I was gonna try to go live yesterday and today, but my energy has just been like so low. I like how these images are like nature and animals, and but they're like dreamlike and fantasy. Like, I love how this fox, she's painting a fox and it's like coming out through the picture. It's so cool, and I love the sunflowers behind her. It's just so magical. Oh, thanks for liking. And I like how there's dogs playing in this one. I love cards with animals. Very dreamy. I feel like, so this is supposed to be like different hours of the day. I had already like peeked down, like they gave you like a free, like a download of the book when you special order or whatever. And so like I looked at the book, and so each major arcana is a different time of the day, which is really cool. We'll look at the book in a minute. And this cup is so cool. This Ace of Cups, you've got a fish, a goldfish swimming in a teacup. It's so cute. And this looks like clouds and sky, like having tea together. Like, she's made up of clouds and she's made up of the night sky. So pretty. And this is so cool. Like, I've heard people say that, you know, as above, so below, that the atmosphere is really like the same as the ocean. So I like it that they have like the fish flying. That's cool. And the mermaid. Oh, this one, it's so pretty. Her hair is like the ocean and there's a sailboat. I think that's so cool. I love how they're weird, like dreams. Like they're so close to reality, but just slightly off and just a little bit odd. That would be kind of difficult to explain other than in images, which is so these are so cool. Yeah, I totally felt that too. I was like, oh, is this an Alice in Wonderland deck? I think if you liked Alice in Wonderland, you would like this deck. It has that quality to it. And some of these characters kind of look like Alice to me. I like this Queen of Cups. It's interesting that all the kings and all the suits are animals. And in all the other cards, it's women. That's interesting. How did you learn to like Alice in Wonderland? Like what changed your mind? Hi, welcome, welcome to the other person who joined in. I'm doing a walkthrough of the Magical Hours Tarot. Yeah, I would. Oh, appreciating the art. That's cool. Yeah, Alice in Wonderland is weird. It's not my favorite, but I know that it has deep esoteric knowledge and wisdom to it. And plus, it's just trippy. Um, and I feel like maybe it's something, you're right, like the artwork is something that, learning to appreciate the art of the story. Yeah, I understand that, like, totally. But I'm really into dreams. I have another deck that is like it's like a deck all about dreams, but honestly between the two, I think I like this one better. This is a really trippy Queen of Swords with the eyes in her hands, the palms of her hands. Celina, do you have a Alice in Wonderland deck that you use? All right, so this is by US Games, and the book is 126 pages. So we have magical hours, structure of the deck, major arcana, minor arcana, before reading tarot cards, formulating a question, preparing your deck, spreads, and about the creator. So, yeah, I don't have any Alice in Wonderland decks either. Magical hours. In nature, time is ever changing and magical. The light changes every hour, and with it, the colors and subtle sensations. Each moment of the day is inhabited by insects, animals, and flowers that follow one another in a natural and ancient rhythm that, marks time, days, and seasons. In this deck, we can follow the path of the sun and moon through one day and one night. We will meet fantastic and real creatures, guardians of the dawn, the twilight, the deep night, and the distant shining moon. The major arcana, when arranged side by side, describe a time cycle from sunrise to sunset to full night, ending with a new dawn. The deck is a journey through time, space, and dreams. I love that. So, the major arcana cards go from 0 to 21, and then they represent different hours of the day. The minor arcana, the wands, dawn, and all the plants associated with dawn. Pentacles, daytime, and all the plants associated with daylight. Cups, twilight, and all the plants associated with twilight. Swords, deep night, and all the plants associated with deep night. Okay, so that's cool. It's a different, like, kind of setup. So for the book, you get a full picture, color picture, and then you get the card name. You get that it's the Fool is Dawn, and then it says at the bottom 6 a.m. So I'll just read the Fool card. Tied to new beginnings, to everything that has just been born or is about to be born. It is lightness, the ability to dare and trust in one's future. The 0 card, from which everything starts and to which we will return, contains the fresh dynamic energy of what has just been born. The Fool takes responsibility for fully experiencing the here and now. She appears like a mirage, accompanied by the wolf, watching the day in the making while sitting on the corolla of a flower. Perhaps she has decided to flee from the mountain scene in the background. The flowers support her as she carries out new bright ideas. She is associated with the first light of dawn, the dawning of day. The associated plant is morning glory, which refers to the Ipomea plants in I don't know what family. It says the name of the family. Yeah, and then it gives like plants, like the plant associated with it. So if you're into botany, this would be a cool deck. So it says 6 a.m. Okay, so the family that bloom at first light and close by early afternoon. So the time is 6 a.m. When you wake up, open the windows and look at the sky. Whatever the weather, take a moment to contemplate a new day. So the world here is dawn, and then it says 5:45 a.m. Make a list of what you feel grateful for. Let this feeling guide you wherever you go. And then for the minor arcana, we have just like a little picture, colored picture, and then a little write up. So all of wands are dawn. Pentacles is midday. Cups is twilight, and swords is night. So it's cool. It gives you the night plants. Which we're just watching Angel, and found out that jasmine is a night plant, and now I kind of want to plant some jasmine. I want to look up and see if I can plant it where we live. And then at the end, on page 119, we have before reading tarot cards. Formulating a question, preparing your deck. Incense or smudge stick, moon and sun energy, mix and rearrange, gems and crystals. Spreads, we have 1 card a day, 3 card spread. From sunrise to sunset, 5 card spread. Yeah, jasmine like is so beautiful and it smells so good. Like I really want to see if I can plant some now that we've like cleared out all the dead shrubs and bushes in the back and the front yard. So here, and then there's like the school bear on the back. And then we have about the artist and the author. So I'm gonna do just like a quick one card pull, like see how these cards shuffle. So they fit in my hand like really nicely. I like that they're glossy, like they're super glossy. They're gonna shuffle really nicely. Ooh, you did? You got jasmine essential oil today? Oh my gosh, synchronicity. That is so cool. Well, enjoy your jasmine essential oil. That's going to be really nice to work with. All right, so what do we need? What's our message for today? Ooh, combo of 6. Nice. All right, our card of the day is 9 of Pentacles. So let me see what that says in the book. It's funny that I get the 9 of Pentacles and that's what's on the front of the book. So 9 of Pentacles is a midday plant, or midday plants. The independence recounted in the 9 of Pentacles is chosen, attained, and treasured. It is a solitude in which we are not alone or lonely. The person who inhabits this card is fulfilled and happy in her garden, with a hawk accompanying her, pausing for a moment on her shoulder. She is completely content, immersed in her world. She reveals to us that we can be happy even if we do not share everything with others. She is the antidote to the social networking algorithm, the one who fully enjoys the fruits of her beloved meadow. She is someone who is enchanted by what she has become, enchanted by what she has because she has achieved it all with much dedication, work, and commitment. As we saw in the card before, it is not a hermetic solitude, but rather a time and place to recharge, to regenerate, while being in contact with the essence of who she is. And I feel like this is so important right now. Like, this is such a great message for this week. I was watching another psychics channel. I forgot who it was. I watch lots of different people, and she was talking about how the like social media propaganda is gonna really like rev up starting really next week, or well, now this week, because this was like a few days ago. So this week, and how important it is to maybe like step back and not really be on social media too much for this week, this upcoming week. And I feel like this is really important. And plus, the fact that my husband and I mean, really, my husband, he's been working super hard to clear out our front and backyard and side yard, so we don't get hit with that fee. But yeah, it's like very fitting. Like, enjoy your own little solitude, your own little piece of heaven, whatever that is. If it's outside, get outside, get grounded, go hug a tree, go play in nature. Our grass was like so tall, like the butterflies were coming, and I was like, I felt so sad, like cutting the grass because the butterflies were like enjoying the tall grass in our backyard. But yeah, Sorry, butterfly, we had to kind of like no fines for us. um, but yeah, you guys, thanks for joining me on this live. And my first impressions of the Magical Hours Tarot. It was so fun hanging out with you. Yeah, is it your hermit year, Celina? Oh, yeah. Last year, no, not 2 years ago, was really like my hermit year. And this year I was like, I'm not on any social media other than YouTube because I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. Like, I knew it was going to be like bad. So, um, I don't watch the news, and so like the only way I do stay up to date on things is actually through psychic mediums and just YouTube, like what I see on YouTube. And so, um, but I'm feeling like YouTube is showing me too many things I don't want to see, so I may have to, um, yeah, I never watch the news either. And like older people are always like, well, how do you know what's going on? And I'm like, I still know. You don't have to um, watch the news to know what's going on. I don't live under a rock. Yeah, I'm not. I jump on Facebook just because the only way to know what's going on in Roswell is through Facebook. And I wasn't like, but I don't go on and I don't post it. I don't just like scroll. Like, I just look up like, hey, what's happening in Roswell or what's happening in Artesia, and then that's it. Like, I'm just like, okay, cool, like this is happening. But yeah, like it really stinks. Like none of the businesses in Roswell or in nearby towns have websites. They do everything on Facebook. So like if you want to go to a restaurant, their menus on Facebook, their hours are on Facebook, their phone numbers on Facebook. Like nothing, no business has the yeah, like there's nothing. So I hate that I had to have a Facebook account open just so I can like figure out what's happening in Roswell or Artesia or New Mexico in general. But cuz like we drove, let's see, we drove an hour and a half away to go to a new age bookstore in one of the like next town over. Yeah, like next town over is like an hour and a half away. Um like the next big city. I think they have 46,000 people, but we drove all the way there and the building was gone. There wasn't a phone number listed, so we should have known that it was gone. But yeah, we have to drive so far to get to like the next town. But yeah, that was on Yelp and it was gone. So it's like nothing on Yelp is updated. Um, it's just in Roswell, because it's such a small town and all these towns are so small in New Mexico, it's like you really have to know somebody. Yeah, yeah. We found like this little kawaii store, so I got some. We got some fun like ice cream bars for the little kawaii, and we stopped at a restaurant that wasn't good. But yeah, it was totally sad. We were like totally bummed, and I was like, And then up in the other direction, an hour and a half away, there's supposedly a retreat, and they do yoga supposedly on Wednesdays. But that retreat, I'm gonna call and see because I don't want to drive an hour and a half one way and get there and be like, no yoga, and this place doesn't exist anymore. But they're supposed to have like a really big labyrinth outside, and I miss the labyrinth. I used to go to Unity of Phoenix, and I would go to their Sunday service sometimes, but I love just going and walking their labyrinth and doing my own walking meditation. And yeah, supposedly, exactly. And so this place has a labyrinth, so I really want to go walk their labyrinth. And if they have yoga, do yoga. Because last year, my husband and I were doing yoga at the local Roswell Museum, but that got flooded, and that's going to be closed down at least for 2 more years, they're saying, before it can get rebuilt. So there's no other place to do yoga in town. So I'm hoping. It was really nice to go and do yoga in an art gallery, like in a museum around art, being surrounded by art. It was so nice. So that was like a really nice perk of being a member of the Roswell Museum. So we miss the museum so much, but yoga is such a good workout, and it's difficult, but it was like nice and relaxing and chill, and it was cool. So I'm hoping this place still exists, but I've learned my lesson. I'm calling to verify, so we can go do yoga and like check out the bookstore and see what cool like supplies they sell and walk their labyrinth. um yeah, hopefully Celina, I'll catch one of your lives or both of your lives this week, and thanks for watching. And I'm gonna try to come on maybe 1 or 2 more times, because I still have to do the VR to your halfway to Halloween. I haven't forgotten. I'm just like swamped. So I'm gonna try to maybe just do a live with that, because I really want to do it. I love Halloween. It's my favorite holiday too. So I was so excited that you tagged me in it. Thank you so much. And so hopefully I will see you guys later in the week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys. Oh, thank you. I know it's too tough. I don't know how to get out of this.
Is it processing?